Hey guys, Mr. BXRP here, and welcome back. Today is October 30th of 2020. I am sitting here with a killer cup of coffee. It is Cafe Bustelo. If you've never had it, it is strong. It's like rocket fuel, so it's fantastic. And listen, I have a lot I want to go through today, but we're going to bounce through it quickly. A lot of news, a lot of different items I want to talk about. And as you saw in my thumbnail, I want to talk about what XRP can never beat BTC at, and I want to discuss that with you. So we're going to bounce right into it, and let's just start right here. I'm on Fiat Leak right now, and Bitcoin is still here at 13,308. And I don't know about you guys, but I've never been a fan of this color of Bitcoin. It's kind of a yellow. I think they should try and get it. Listen, I'm not saying that Bitcoin is gold, but they should try and make it more of a gold color. I think the yellow's kind of lame. I don't like it, but anyway, I'm picky that way. I do love blue. Blue's my favorite color, and but I don't like the numbers. So XRP sitting here under 24 cents. So let's go through the whole market. Okay, the market dipped below the 400 billion level, which I was real excited to see it at 400 billion the other day. And now it's at 395 billion, just under 396 billion. Bitcoin is sitting at 13,283 on Coin Paprika. Ethereum is sitting at $378. Tether holding comfortably at $1, and XRP is at just over 23.5 cents, which is pathetic and obviously doesn't make a lot of people happy. If you look at the 7-day in the top 10. Bitcoin is up 2.41%, and the loser of the week, if you stay in the top 10, it's really going to be Chainlink, is down almost 10%. If you drop down to the top 11, Cardano's down almost 16% this week. So Cardano's not having a good week, but it is what it is. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is this story came out from CoinDesk. It said Ripple has given MoneyGram another $9.3 million to provide liquidity for its ODL payments project that uses the XRP cryptocurrency. And as I always say in my videos, I know I should start this way. I'm changing my glasses. Okay, so click into this. Let's take a look. It's no secret that Ripple is a partner of MoneyGram. And this says Ripple keeps pumping funds into MoneyGram, and we get into the details here. According to MoneyGram's financial results for Q3 2020 posted Thursday, Ripple handed over $9.3 million over the period, another $0.4 million in transaction and trading expenses. MoneyGram saw a net benefit of $8.9 million. Let's see here. The payment is the latest since Ripple, which provided several payment products aimed at financial institutions, invested $50 million in the money sender in November 2019. Q2 of 2020, MoneyGram received $15.1 million for the same stated purpose. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's see what else we got. All in, Ripple has funded the firm a tune of $52 million for providing ODL liquidity. And that's about it. And MoneyGram's been doing really good. Their stock's been doing good. I don't know what it is today. I think it actually hit $5 at one point in the last week. So I think that was pretty good. If you can hear me drinking this coffee, I apologize. I'm actually, I started with this new mic about 2 months ago, and I'm getting some sort of a filter on it so that you guys don't have to hear me breathing. Like, I know it's too sensitive, so I'm working on it. I'm always trying to get better. It's one of my philosophies in life. Every day, I tell my kids, every day you wake up in the morning, you should deliver to the world a better version of yourself from the day before. That's what I tell my kids, and that's the way I live my life. So I try. Trust me, I try. All right, so what is XRP never going to beat Bitcoin at? Well, here's the thing. It's never going to beat Bitcoin at having the first mover advantage. Okay, in life, and let's talk about first mover advantage. I'm going to give you some examples. So what's a first mover? And this is from Investopedia. A first mover is a service or product that gains a competitive advantage by being the first to market with a product or service. Being first typically enables a company to establish long brand recognition and customer loyalty before competitors enter the arena. Other advantages include additional time to perfect its product or service and setting the market price for the new item. Okay, so I read a book back in the 90s, and I don't remember the name of the book. I think it was like, it's better to be first than it is to be better. And essentially it talked about how there are products that there are products that we refer to in our everyday lives as brand names, and we all do it. In fact, I just thought of another one I'm going to write down as I read this list. And it doesn't mean that these products are the best, right? They're just what we refer to this product group as. So here's an example. For many people who grew up in the 80s and 90s, we used to say, make me a Xerox of that. Make me a Xerox of that, which means made me a copy of it, right? But Xerox is a company. It's not a copy, but we say, make me a Xerox of that. Or you might say, hand me a Kleenex, right? Because I need to blow my nose. Well, a Kleenex is a brand name. It's not a tissue. Now, well, it is a tissue, but it's not, but it's literally referring to a brand name. You have Q-tip. Right? Whether Q-tip makes that little thing or not, everybody calls it a Q-tip. Band-Aid, right? Band-Aid's another one, brand name. FedEx it to me, which just means overnight it to me. I don't care how you send it, right? I mean, however you send it doesn't matter. And Ziploc bag, give me a Ziploc bag. Well, any bag that seals up would work, but I'm going to tell you, give me a Ziploc bag. So my point of this is, when you see Bitcoin out there and all these news articles and all these companies, everybody, Bitcoin this, Bitcoin that, Bitcoin on the moon. I mean, all this stuff. Who cares? Listen, it comes down to return on investment, right? That's why we're here. You have to ask yourself, so let me give you an example, right? You have to ask yourself, if there was going to be a 5 times investment, right? Or five times, let's just use 5 times as an example. If Bitcoin is at 13,000 times 5, that's 65,000. In XRP, let's call it 24 cents times 5. That's $1.20. What do you think is more likely to happen? Bitcoin go to 65,000 or XRP go to $1.20? And that's the way I look at it. And listen, I know that XRP is a better product. I know that listen, let's just go to the next page. We know it's better. But the point is, I hear people get frustrated every day about Bitcoin. Listen, and people, here's the thing. Bitcoin is going to lure the masses to the space, okay? Embrace it and smile, all right? So don't fear Bitcoin, because when it comes down to it, here, this is on Ripple's website. If you go to Ripple's website and you go to resources and you hit XRP, you can get to this page. Transaction settlement time, Bitcoin, 3,600 seconds, 60 minutes. Litecoin, 600 seconds, 10 minutes. Ethereum, 120 seconds, 2 minutes. XRP, 4 seconds, 0.07 minutes, guys. XRP, let's look at BTC, 3 to 6 transactions per second. What are you going to do with that? Ethereum, 15 transactions per second. XRP, 1,500 transactions a second. But look at this. Scalable. XRP consistently handles 1,500 transactions per second, 24/7. Right? No miners needed. And can scale to handle the same throughput as Visa. Source 65,000+ transactions per second. So what they're saying is it may be 1,500 transactions per second right now, but it can scale to 65,000. There's no comparison. So if you weren't sure you're in the right investment, if you're in XRP, if you're looking for the best, listen, Ford might have made the best, the first car, but I know you all would rather have, a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or a Porsche over any Ford that's out there. So keep that in mind. I want to share that with you. Okay, let's hop through the news. Oh, before we do, I had to share this with you. There are 2 pictures that I saw on Twitter in the last couple of days that have proved to me that social distancing has not been good for a lot of people. Jack Dorsey, and here you go. You ready for this one? And Corey Johnson. Oh my God. These guys have not social distanced well. They're not taking care of themselves. So I just thought it was funny. I saw both of these pictures independently at 2 different times, and I thought they need to be put together. So here you go. Wow. It's just nuts. All right, let's hop right through it. Let's talk about the news here. All right, so from XRP Crypto Wolf. Canada's central bank governor said its national digital currency initiative is progressing past the experimental phase. The Bank of Canada is working with its G7 countries on its plan for a digital currency as a global coordinated approach. Listen, they're ready. They're obviously ready. So Canada's ready to go. Michael from VAL 5Link. Well, shut the front door. Iran has become the first country to constitute Bitcoin as a legal means of exchange within its jurisdiction. The move comes following renewed waves of U.S. sanctions. Well, no surprise there. First of all, it's pretty amazing, and no surprise there. And you know what? It's It's another reason for the U.S. to get off its butt with regulations, because, now you've got places like Iran and other countries that can circumvent sanctions with digital currency. So they better wake up about that. All right, so from XRP Crypto Wolf. Okay, Iran's new crypto law requires miners to sell Bitcoin directly to the central bank. Look at that. Iran is turning to cryptocurrency to allow imports to continue to flow because of their foreign exchange reserves are dwindling. So if you mine Bitcoin in Iran, you have to sell it directly to the central bank. That is very, very interesting. And another one from XRP Crypto Wolf. Mongolia's largest bank will offer cryptocurrency services. TD Bank will be working with Hexland and Delio to start offering cryptocurrency services to Mongolians, including custody, deposits, loans, remittances, and crypto asset management. My refrigerator in my office just clicked on, so I'm going to unplug it. Hang on, because I'm sure you guys are going to hear it and tell me, hey, what was that buzzing sound? I'm sure. Maybe you didn't hear it. Mongolia. So look at that. Mongolia, right? Wow. Mongolia is actually on my bucket list to go fishing. I want to go fishing with the Mongolian monks for the taimen. If you've never seen a taimen and you're a fisherman, you need to take a look at what these things are. They're like a trout on steroids. I mean, these things will actually eat mammals if the mammals get close enough to the water. These things are monsters. If you ever watch that program, River Monsters, he went fishing for time, and if you can ever catch that episode, catch it. It's great. Okay, so that's my Mongolia story. All right, Jeremy Allaire posted this, and he is the co-founder and CEO of Circle, and he said, bought $100 in BTC on PayPal. Great milestone for the market. So I don't see BTC on my PayPal yet. You guys let me know in the comment section below. Do you see it on yours? And did you have to activate something? Did you have to do something? I don't see it on mine. I got news for you. I don't have any Bitcoin, but for the hell of it, the moment it pops up on my app, I'm going to buy $100 in Bitcoin. I don't care. I'm going to buy it because I'm going to say I bought Bitcoin on PayPal. I want to do it. So I think that's a cool thing. And listen, they are working on buying an exchange right now, PayPal. So for the people that are upset, oh, you can't move it off of PayPal. Hey, maybe you can't in the beginning, but maybe you will in the future. So don't worry about that part. Just be thankful that nearly, 400 million, right? It's like 346 or 364 million people are going to have the ability to buy Bitcoin and other digital assets, and it's just a matter of time before XRP comes to the party and they offer XRP. All right, so this was from Anders L at X_Anderson on Twitter, and he was reposting from Brooklyn Patriot. So credit to both of them. XRP straight from Jim Records himself. So I'm going to play this XLM. So this is stellar. I'm going to play this for you guys. I'm going to jack it up a little bit, the sound, and I want you to hear what he has to say about XLM stellar.
Merchant acquirer accepts your MasterCard, then they got to hand it over to the local bank. That bank has to send it to a correspondent bank in Sydney, Australia. The bank in Sydney, Australia has got to run it through the Visa network. Then they got to get paid. Then they got to send it back to this little bank. So think of all the steps, all the costs, etc. What if you could replace that with a blockchain? They are doing this, by the way. This is a real pilot using the Lumen token. Well, IBM has built this. Lumen is the token of choice. It's working extremely well. This value is moving around without going through this clunky central bank network and correspondent bank network that I just described. It's cheaper. That means, people can either lower prices or offer more services. And it's also big on remittances. A lot of countries.
Listen, so here's the thing. I have a bag of XLM, and my bag got kind of big. I mean, I got a pretty nice bag of XLM. And I'm holding it, and because, here's the thing. Do I think it's going to beat XRP? No, but I think it's going to probably service different customers and potentially different facets of industry. So I think they're going to do different things with it. And even if they do the same things with it as XRP, I don't care. It's 7 cents. I want it. I'm in it for the returns. I'm here for the money. So I have a bag of XLM. I'm not suggesting anyone else do the same, but I'm just disclosing to you guys, I've got some XLM, not nearly as big as my bag of XRP, but I'm holding some. I hope it does great, and we're keeping our eyes on it. Okay, this hit Twitter this morning, and it's everywhere. The digital director posted this, and he's at Digital Direct OR. Regulatory clarity question mark. I'm going to play this. This is a bold statement.
Second change.
By the way, this is Brian. This is Brian Brooks from the Office of the Comptroller. So let me play this.
Second change I mentioned earlier is the decentralization of finance, or DeFi, powered by blockchains and other distributed ledger technologies, the rocket fuel for which is crypto. Now, this is no small change. It could be tectonic in scale. Blockchain technology is to the financial system what the internet was to libraries and post offices. Regulators and incumbent service providers, all of them, need to get ahead of this or be relegated to economic history. The change is real. It may have taken a little bit more time than we thought, but it's now here, and it's large. About 60 million Americans own some form of cryptocurrency, and more than a quarter of institutional investors.
60 million Americans. I don't even believe that number. That is a massive number because look, we're 330 million or however many people we are, but think about how many adults, right? 60 million's a lot.
Hold crypto assets in their portfolio. Total market cap of crypto, last time I checked, is between $350 and $400 billion. As a financial regulator, whether I like this or not, I can't ignore the increasingly important aspect of crypto in the world of financial services. This means banking. And I say banking because blockchain fundamentally is a banking technology. It records transactions, it enables the exchange of value in the same ways that bank clerks and Wells Fargo stagecoaches once did in the 1860s, except blockchain enables this activity to occur instantaneously with backups throughout the network, and network participants constantly validating and checking the exchange of information.
So he is a bull. He is a cryptocurrency bull. All right. Now, the question is he making all the decisions? I mean, we still need the SEC to rule, and I don't think he's going to be able to get us where we need to go. So we need I need to follow the digital director. We need to get other of the regulators to step up and do their thing. But man, he is, he came from Coinbase, guys. So he comes from the background of cryptocurrency. All right, Coinfield announced, we are happy to announce that we will be supporting Flare Network Spark airdrop for XRP holders on December 12th. Deposit XRP into your account, receive 1 Spark token for 1 XRP in your account. Truth is, it should probably be more than that. I'm not saying that. I just don't think they were thinking about it. But you might end up with more than 1 for 1 if people don't claim their Spark. So we'll see how that plays out. iTrustCapital also made an announcement. So if you have an iTrustCapital account, which I have, they are not going to be. They're not going to be cooperating with the Flare token distribution. And here's what they said. While having spent the last few months in direct communication with Flare team and our institutional wallet provider Curve, and Curve is the one who does the custody for them, we regret to inform clients that we will not be able to support the Flare token distribution event. And they go on to say, safety first. We sincerely apologize to our clients. We truly did our best to try and able to support the distribution event. But Curve stated they simply do not have enough time to securely meet the deadline placed by Flare team. Blah, blah. And they go on to apologize and say they can't do it. And let's see here. And they also went into a little bit of an evaluation down here. So their evaluation said, and listen, I don't know if there's any truth to this. So God, don't base whether or not you get your Spark tokens on what I'm about to say. But they said if this analysis stands true, that means a client holding 10,000 XRP would only receive about $10 to $50 worth of Flare tokens. This translates into less than 1% of value received. So they're not going to be able to do it. Listen, do I wish they did? Yeah. Do I care? No. I mean, I didn't open up my iTrust account because I was hoping to get airdrops someday. I mean, there was no such thing as an XRP airdrop when I started my account. So I'm not going to hate on them for that. So it is what it is. Not everybody's going to do it. Not everybody's going to be able to do it. So I wanted to share that with you. David Schwartz came out and said, discovered that my YouTube account has been unsuspended a while ago. This is funny to me, okay? I only tested on one browser, and that browser kept reporting that it was suspended. Clearing that browser's YouTube and Google cookies fixed the problem. I upgraded to YouTube's adless service, and it's great. Now, a couple of things I want to say. One is, you're telling me the world's greatest master coder, David Schwartz, didn't know to clear his cookies before now? Come on, man. I mean, that blows my mind. And secondly, the YouTube adless service, it is great, guys. Listen, I got it about a year ago, and I noticed it was being offered at one price on my phone and a different price on my computer. And I can't tell you which one was less. I don't remember. One was $11.99 a month, and the other one was like $14.99 a month. And it was the same service, but they offered a different price, whether you ordered it on mobile or on your computer, which is just stupid. Anyway, wherever it was $11.99, I paid for it. It's fantastic. And another big benefit that I like about having the adless service on YouTube is you can play videos and continue to use your phone doing other things, which used to drive me nuts because I couldn't go through my emails when I was listening to videos, which was a pain. So anyway, I agree with David. That service is great, and I recommend it to everyone. And Link2. So listen, Link2 is doing these weekly lunch sessions, and they have people come in and talk, and investors and stuff. If you want to be invited to all their stuff, their lunch sessions, their big every month they have a big session to where they have people come in from all over the world in the fintech space. If you want to be invited to this stuff, download their app. I have links in the description of this video. Register the app. You have to be an accredited investor to buy their products, but you don't have to be accredited to register on their app and be invited to their things. It's free. They want you to become part of their community. Maybe someday you'll be one of their customers, And for people that don't qualify to be accredited investors, if they pass the rules, the SEC is looking to pass those rules to where you can, and they haven't passed it yet, so don't do this yet, but you can literally take the Series 65 online. You could take that course, and I think it takes about 2 weeks of studying, and you're instantly going to be an accredited investor. So look into that if you've never heard about that. The SEC is looking to change the rules, and I wanted to share that information with you. And while I read my disclaimer, I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to, let's see if I can go big on it. And this is what I think of. A lot of people in the crypto community are dreaming about having a crypto meetup, and this is what it might look like. Let me see if I can go big. Yeah, it might be too big. All right, so thank you all for listening today. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a barista, but man, I make killer cappuccinos and cafe lattes, just so you know. And I'm not a crypto expert. These are my opinions only. Don't make any financial decisions based on anything I say. Please like and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, all the cool kids are subscribed to my channel. So it's time to subscribe now and hit the like button. The like button really helps my channel a lot. And share my videos with anybody who you think might appreciate them. Everyone have a happy and safe weekend. Have a good Halloween. Have a safe Halloween. The election will be over next week. Thank God. I can't wait for this election to be over. And enjoy your weekend. And if anything happens in the crypto world, you'll hear from me. Otherwise, I will shout at you next week. Everyone have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.